All right, so real quick, man, it's your boy JB Trap House Boxing, and I'm back again with another one. Hey, I'm just here to talk about this whole Regis Prograis versus Josh Taylor breakdown prediction video that I've been holding back on doing for a while. I just wanted to do a little bit more, observation studies before I put this out here. But that was just for the safe side. But I had kind of already had figured, stylistically in my head how you know I could see this fight playing out. A few different scenarios how this fight can possibly play out, and we're gonna get into all that. But I want to talk about a few things before we get into the actual breakdown and prediction. And just looking back at some prior opponents that these guys had, far as resume wise, I think that Josh Taylor might have the more solid resume. You know, it's just in my opinion. I thought he fought more credible opponents, um, more guys that got you know more names attached to their resumes. And on top of that, Josh Taylor is a Olympian, a silver medalist Olympian. On top of that, I don't think Regis Prograis was in the Olympics. I don't know. I know he did. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he did the Olympics. I doubt it. I think he was just in the amateurs though. Yeah, he didn't. I don't. He wasn't in the Olympics. I'm quite sure of that. I believe so. But Josh Taylor's a well-schooled, polished fighter. With a lot of experience. Prograis, like I said, a bunch of got some amateur experience. Been blowing out a lot of his competition. I haven't seen him really in there just in the tough fight yet. And his resume ain't too shabby, but his resume still just desires that name on there. And good thing, Regis Prograis did get into the World Boxing Super Series, because he wasn't gonna be able to unify no other type of way anyway. But all that being said about experience, amateurs and all that, that don't really mean that. That don't mean exactly who's gonna win this fight. I just wanted to just throw that out there just for food for thought. But now let's get into a little bit of the breakdown. Now, as far as like, and I had a hard time, like actually just breaking this fight down, man. To be honest, I had a hard time because I like both fighters. I like both fighters. Big fan of Josh Taylor, fan of Regis Prograis. It was a tough decision for me to sit here and break this down, but when I looked at it, when I actually looked at the footage and the fights and all that, it wasn't so hard for me to break down. But just going off the eye test, I'm just gonna say this: going off the dome, off the eye test, thinking about it without looking at it, it was very very difficult for me to pick a winner. But as I go back and I look through some film study and do a little work, and I watched. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I just watched their last fights, and it's crazy that I watched Regis Prograis versus Relic the other night, and then I just looked on it today to try to look over it again, and it was gone off the internet. So that was weird. Now, unless I did something wrong, but I couldn't find it again, But anyway, but as far as like jab, we're going to start with the jab department. In the jab department, I think that Josh Taylor has more of an educated jab than Regis Prograis. Simply because I know that Josh Taylor can change variations of his jab. I haven't seen Regis Prograis really do too much jab variation. I see him throw the same jab over and over again, even though he likes to double and triple it up. to cut the distance. And he also likes to use his feet to cut the range, not necessarily always jab his way in. But I think I'm gonna get a jab to Josh Taylor in the jab department. I think he has more of an effective jab. And far as like the ring IQ, I think I'm gonna have to lean towards on Josh Taylor on that one too, and I'm gonna tell you why. I seen Josh Taylor just do a whole bunch of more things than Regis Prograis. I seen him make adjustments in fights. I haven't really seen Regis Prograis battle tested like that to actually just have to make an adjustment. I've seen him basically just fight the same way, pretty much, to my recollection, unless I'm forgetting something. But to my recollection, I see him fight the same way, pressure fighter. I seen him try to do a little bit of movement in the relic fight, but I could tell it wasn't him. You know what I mean? I could tell he's a come forward fighter at heart. I just didn't see no fluidity in in his outboxing in the little short time that he was doing it in the relic fight. In the power department, I'm saying I'm gonna have to give that, maybe, I don't know, man. That's a tough decision, but from the eye test, it looks like that Regis punches harder. From the effect that these guys have, the way he puts them down, it seems like he has more of an effect. So I'm gonna give Regis the punching power, no doubt. I'm gonna give him that, but because both of these guys do place their punches well and with good accuracy. Body punching, they look like they both probably punch real even to the body. That's a tough one. I'm going to leave that one 50-50 on the body punching. But I think that on far as being in the outbox, I think that Josh Taylor, when it's all said and done, I think that Josh Taylor, is the better outside boxer. And I'm going to tell you something else. I think that if Josh Taylor fights the way he fought against Baranchek, Baranchek, I think that he would be putting himself in a lot of danger in this fight by sitting in the pocket the whole fight, exchanging with Regis Prograis. I'm not saying that he won't prevail and win the fight, but that'll be really, really just giving up the little bit of height advantage that he got over Regis Prograis, and I don't think that it'd be a wise thing to do is just bang him in the pocket through the whole fight, because that's really his fight style, Regis Prograis. Not unless he's gonna do it to prove a point, but to me, Josh Taylor's defense is crispy in the first 5 rounds of the fight. He's very defensive responsible in the early half of the fight, but in the second half, when he chooses to get in the pocket and start banging with guys, he started getting hit a lot. I'm curious to see if Josh Taylor is going to be able to just outbox, stick to the outside and outbox Regis Prograis the whole fight, because truth be told, to me, in my opinion, I don't think Regis Prograis can cut the ring off that great. I've seen him having trouble with Velasco, trying to cut the ring off with him. Good thing he just ended up catching Velasco and stopping him with a body shot. But Velasco was able to move around and use the ring on Regis Prograis. You can go back and check it. Oh, I forgot they took it off the internet, but it might come back up. I don't know. But if you see it, check it out. But to me, in my opinion, I think it'd be more wise for Prograis to try to keep the pressure on Josh Taylor and lure him into a inside fight similar to a Baranchek fight, because that's gonna be to his advantage. Other than that, I really don't see Regis Prograis winning this fight now, unless it's in the inside the pocket, putting Josh Taylor in harm's way. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how Josh Taylor reacts to Regis Prograis' power, because he responded pretty decent to Baranchek power. Baranchek couldn't keep Josh Taylor up off of him. You know, so if Regis Prograis can't keep Josh Taylor up off of him, it's gonna be a long night for Regis Prograis. But if Josh Taylor can't keep Regis Prograis off of him, he's gonna have to figure out a way to use his legs all night to win this fight. Because if he slow down one bit, Regis Prograis gonna catch up to him, and he possibly could hurt Josh Taylor. I don't know. Josh Taylor got a solid chin. Regis Prograis got a solid chin. I never seen one. Neither. I seen Josh Taylor hurt before against Victor Postol, I think, but I never seen Regis Prograis actually hurt. Not that I can remember. I don't know. Watch too many fights, man. Watch way too many fights. But if y'all remember Regis Prograis getting hurt recently, y'all let me know. I mean, I forgot. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and lean with Josh Taylor on this fight, split decision or decision or whatever. I just think that he got more tools in the arsenal. He can do more. You know, he can fight in the inside, fight on the outside, fight mid-range, switch up. He could do it all, you know. Like I said, he gonna have to stay sharp the whole fight though, and not get hit as much as he got hit in that Baranchek fight. You know, but I do notice that Regis Prograis, he does a lot of things repetitiously, but I do like his hand speed, and I think his hand speed, I don't know, hand speed might be kind of even. I don't know. But Regis Prograis got some good awkward shots that he throw, and it's kind of hard to, like, prepare for. But we're going to see. I got Josh Taylor winning this fight. It's your boy JB, Trap House Boxing. What you waiting on? Subscribe to the channel. Like, share the video always. I'll holler at y'all. Leave y'all thoughts, comments at the end of the video. Holler at y'all. Peace.